pro wrestlers, but they allow anything these days.
Well, wrestling's a lot different now than when you guys used to do it. Now, do you consider yourself a professional wrestler, or do you consider yourself a sports entertainer?
Hard to tell these days. I mean, really hard to tell, It's like.
Okay. Nick, you have more questions?
Yeah. I don't know if you were thinking about asking this, Kev, but I was going to say, who is somebody that you never were able to work with in the ring that you really wish you had a chance to work with?
I think that somebody like Ron Garvin would have been really good too. Go toe to toe, and not sure, but that's my Ron Garvin.
Okay. Now, who was like your favorite person to work with? You felt you had the best chemistry with?
Mikey Whipwreck.
Okay.
Probably Ric Flair. Michael Hayes.
Some big names right there. Michael P.S. Hayes. That's who you said, right?
Yeah.
Now, how is it? Let me ask you this. Don't you think he should be in the Hall of Fame, Michael P.S. Hayes, for not only his wrestling contributions, but the continued contributions he still does as a trainer and a promoter?
Oh, you mean he's not? That's my answer.
He's not. He's not in the Hall of Fame. I mean.
Oh my God, that's fucked up.
Nah, well. So you agree he should be in the Hall of Fame?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay. Nick, you have another one?
No, not right now.
Okay.
I mean, yeah.
It's okay. I got more. Now I know you had in more of the independent scene, you had a manager / valet, Jasmine St. Clair, who was a guest on our show and will also be at the big event. Now, how was your relationship with her? Because I know she worked with some at ECW, but I think you did some of your work with her away from ECW.
How can I put this? I mean, sexy, beautiful. We worked. We had a great time out there at the ring, and I mean, I don't really know her well. He sure asked me if I ever had sex with her. No,
No. We don't go that far.
Unfortunately, So yeah, I mean,
oh my God.
If you ask me would I like to in the future, yes. Bring it to me like 30 seconds from now, but
yeah, she's still gorgeous.
Yeah. Okay. So I mean.
Yeah, my memory of Jasmine St. Clair with ECW is and the Dudley Boys put her through a table.
Okay, yeah, I don't know. I wasn't there that time.
Yeah, they put everybody through. They put Mae Young through a table. They don't care who they put through a table.
Yeah, whatever.
Now,
hey, if I wasn't already injured, I'd say they could put me through a table. So
yeah, I mean, if I was afraid that I'd probably die, I'd probably say, do it. I'll do it. But yeah, I don't think I'd be getting up. Now, do you feel, and because I'm you got people out there that got their opinions that the style of ECW, the hardcore, the very physical, at times bloody. Do you feel like some people say that wasn't wrestling? That hardcore is not wrestling. It's just a bunch of guys beating the hell out of each other. There's no technique. What do do you agree with that? Do you disagree with that? Do you like?
I agree.
You agree?
I agree. Yeah, of course I agree. I mean, I think that a company like ECW introduced many aspects of professional wrestling, and one of the aspects was, pardon me, that whole, gouge the eyeballs and fuck one another up. But the other one was definitely a lot of professional wrestling in its purest form.
Okay.
That's why we had Malenkos and Guerreros and and even that fucking guy that should burn in hell forever, Benoit. But
oh, Jesus.
He contributed wherever he did.
Oh, and I think you just made Nick cry.
Yep, basically.
Whatever, fucking forever. But
that was great.
People like that, had an enormous there was just for ECW just an incredible scientific type of
I mean, the names that have come out of ECW, from your Tommy Dreamers, your Ravens, yourself, the Dudleys, RVD. I mean, we could go on forever and ever. Even Chris Jericho and
Eddie Guerrero
and CM Punk. I mean, you can go on for ever and ever with the names that have come out of ECW, and they've moved on, I guess, to bigger and better things. But they, for the most part,
I'm back.
For the most part, I feel like the ECW guys always remember their roots, and they always remember where they come from. And anytime there's any kind of ECW gathering, they all come down, they all show up, and they all are there representing the ECW banner. And I can't tell you how, I can't even see anybody else more devoted and loyal to the ECW brand than the wrestlers that represented them. And I think it's awesome, because you go to these indie shows and the ECW guys come down and the places lose their freaking minds. I mean, that has to make you feel great when you're in the ring at an indie show and the place is chanting ECW. So, did we lose Jason?
Pardon me?
Oh, yeah, we got you. Like, how does that make you feel, though? Like when you're standing in the ring at an indie show and the fans are still chanting ECW.
I'm sorry, I was something with CM Punk and Tommy Dreamer, and I'm sorry, I truly apologize. It's just my phone's going in and out.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I'm drinking, so whatever the fuck, it's like CM Punk. What, CM Punk, was he ever in ECW?
He was in ECW when WWE kind of took it over, and they didn't know what to do with him. So Paul Heyman took him into that newly formed ECW and kind of took him under his wing.
Okay, I'm sorry. I apologize. Yeah, I don't mean to be.
No, it's all right.
And whatever, Tommy Dreamer. What about Tommy Dreamer? What about Dreamer?
No, we were just saying that the names that came out of that ECW and how loyal the fan base was to you guys, that even now, guys like you and Tommy Dreamer and the Sandman, when you're at independent shows and you're standing in the middle of that ring and the fans are still chanting ECW, how does that make you feel?
Oh, it definitely, personally, it makes me feel that, I made a difference, and especially at the time when I started at the times when it was all, I started with WWF,
Right.
and then moved on and, started doing jobs for all those guys, and then finally I got to the point where some of the kids of today were supposed to be like, my flow guys, and, I treated them well, so it makes me feel that just being humble, always. Unfortunately, it's not something that, from what I see in the business, it's falling from the race. Being humble is like, done.
Now, let's see, October 11th, we're bringing you to WrestleFest in Woodbury Heights, New Jersey on October 11th. You do remember that, right?
Of course. I remember.
Make sure it's written on your calendar. October 11th at Woodbury Heights, New Jersey. Stop the Yard Productions, which is Matt Tremont, is doing WrestleFest, and we're bringing Jason Knight down for meet and greet, so he gets to meet all the fans, sign some autographs, take some pictures, be reunited with some of your ECW brethren that will also be there in the house. So it'll be like kind of a little homecoming for you. And
once you make an extra match for me.
I told Matt, I said if anybody drops out or cancels, Jason Knight will have his stuff with him and he's ready to go.
I'll stop, but I wrestle like I'm fucking 20 years old.
But I did tell him. I did tell him. I was like, if anybody cancels on you or whatever, I said Jay's ready to go. He's going to get in that ring and stomp someone's lights out. So make sure you keep him in mind if someone cancels. But don't worry, I took care of you.
Thank you.
But Jay, I appreciate your time giving us a call. Talking about your career and wrestling, and we definitely look forward to bringing you in on the 11th at WrestleFest. I'm looking forward to that, and just want to wish you a good rest of your weekend, and we'll see you soon.
Okay. Yes.
Take care.
Have a great day, man.
Thanks so much.
All right. Former ECW superstar and former WWE superstar Jason Knight. We will have him October 11th in Woodbury Heights, New Jersey at WrestleFest. At this time, we're going to take a commercial break. When we come back, we're going to continue and finish Nick's picks for tonight's Night of Champions pay-per-view. So sit back, relax. We'll be back in like 2 or 3 minutes.
The following announcement has been paid for by the New World Order.
This is the hardcore icon, Justin Credible, and you're listening to Damage 365 Radio. Now that's not just the coolest, that's not just the best. Damage 365 Radio, now that's just incredible.
What's up, everybody? This is Coach Kev of the Damage 365 Radio Network. I want to talk to you about one of our sponsors, the Funkenstein Wrestling Superstore. That's right, you heard it. They're in Englishtown Flea Market in the Green Building, booth number 35. They have everything for your wrestling collectible needs. Check them out. They got figures, DVDs, cards, t-shirts, and even tickets to local independent wrestling circuits. They have that and so much more. Look, sitting here listening to me talk about it does not do it justice. Go check it out for yourself. The Funkenstein Wrestling Superstore in Englishtown Flea Market, Green Building, booth number 35. Also, check them out on Facebook at facebook.com/FunkensteinINC. And tell them Coach Kev sent you.